Hello learners, welcome to Triaright. Today we will be watching method references, an example for that. So coming here we have to convert the program. For that constructor references to create a list object. I repeat, create a program that uses constructor references to create a list of objects. Now we will be importing first these packages, import java.util.arrays, java.util.arrays. Why? Because we are creating a list of array lists. And for that we have to import the java.util.list also, and for that we will again importing java.util.function and to function, because we are creating a references to objects, references as a list, create a list of objects. And for that we have to collect the collectors also, collectors java.util.stream.collectors of package, this package also. For that we have the class name as a student. This we have named the class as student, which has the field as private string name. Here there is a field as private string name. And now constructor. Now we have the constructor here as public static, public student, and there is a string name which is a parameter to this constructor, string name, and we are assigning this will help us in assigning the object to the provider object. Yeah, this name dot name, this name, what the name is, whatever the name is here given in this tree in the parameter, that will be provided to the name, that is the here as used as the field name, which is a field that will be providing this name, the given name. Yeah. Now coming to string method to display this student info. Now here we've used the override, add the override annotation first, and then we are public string to string. We are using string to string. This will create the string object. This will create the string as an object. Then we have the use return student name, student. We are passing this as a message student name, student. In the body part we are assigning the name, and with the name that will be given in the applied of constructor here. Coming to the main classes, public to the main, there is a class name as constructor reference example, because this is a different class. Class constructor reference example, which has a main method line, public static void main string args. Now we have the list. We have the list of the strings. Strings as a generic type, and we have the name as the name of the list here, and the array as list as we are giving here list as a defined value of objects, and the objects here are Alice, Bob, and Charlie. Now the constructor reference to create the student objects. Now we have the constructor references to create the student objects. For that we have to use that function, and the generic type will be string to student, string comma student, and the student creator here, the instance of this function will be student constructor, and the student is to new student. The new will be helping us in making new constructor of that. Yeah, coming to creating the list of students as the stream and constructor references. We are creating a list of students using streams and constructor references here. So we will be using the list, and the generic type will be student, and the instance will be students, and the names to stream. We will be creating the first stream of that names, that is creating whatever the object that is provided. Each and every object will be differentiated, and the different data will be differentiated and arranged in different columns, and the stream. And then we have this map. Then we will map the different data to the student creator, and then we will collect. We will be providing the collectors list. Then we will be collecting all those to a list. Yeah. Now coming on to display to list, we will be using for each loop. Students.for each. Student is the name of the list. Student.for each. Whenever for each and every student that are in the list, this line states that for each and every student that are in the list, the system.out will be printed with each and every data coming in the next line. System.out will be printed for the different students that are in the list. Yeah. So coming here we have the first student as the student name and Alice. Student name and Alice. Name is equal to Alice. Student name is equal to Alice. And second, the student name is equal to Bob, and student name is equal to Charlie. Here all are arranged in there using the without ignoring. These are used according to without ignoring their cases. As how? Because we have applied here as without ignoring all these, we have applied here in the list as depending on the uppercase letter in the beginning of the uppercase letters. A comes first, B comes second, third, C comes second, third. Yeah, so all those things are printed here according to the names only. And so here we can watch the their names as applied here, and so we are very much easily getting the output here as names comes Alice and Bob and Charlie. So we are at the end of the class. We will meet in the next class. Thanks.